All right, everyone. So we're here at the pond. I got my dad and the dog. This is a FedEx package, but inside of here is wild rice. So wild rice is a grass native to North America, and it's pre-stratified, but it has a 4 or 5 month stratification period where it sits in water like 30 some degrees and stays dormant for a few months before it can break dormancy and sprout. But this is pre-stratified seed that has already been broken dormancy, and they shipped it to your doorstep. And what you do is you go in the water where it's 6 to 36 inches deep, you throw it in and it grows. It's pretty simple. The reason we're doing this is it'll help build fish cover, and also it'll hopefully attract a few ducks to this pond. We have, as you can see over there, a wood duck box on this pond already, which has been used before. We usually get a couple wood ducks in the spring and every now and then in the fall, but we're trying to make something where we can go and maybe get a couple of wood ducks every year. Not trying to look for limits of mallards or anything, but anything we can do to help add more opportunity to our property. So yeah, but first I think we're going to do a little fishing and then plant this, because this won't take real long to plant. So all right, everyone, so we got the first fish of the day, and the reason we're taking these out is these are an average size, like 8 or 10 inches, and we want to increase the size a little bit, but we're only going to take like probably around 3 of them out. We just got a bucket with some water in here. We're not taking them very far, so fingers crossed that'll kind of help. That's a itty bitty one. But yeah, we'll take that one out too. So we're just taking out a few bass to put in here, and we're gonna put them in a different pond to help grow these fish. So okay, everyone, so I got the first packet of it here. I got this from Everwild Farms. As you can see, it's just wild rice. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of throw it. I got like 8 of these types of packages. We're just gonna throw it basically from right up in here all the way up to where that bucket is. Just kind of spread it. So let's do that. Okay, everyone, so got the seed. I'm just gonna get here in the pond. Now the thing with wild rice is that I want water that's got a pretty mucky bottom, which we do definitely have that, as you can see. So I'm just gonna grab a handful of this, and I'm already in about 1.5 to 2 foot of water. I'm just gonna grab this and just kind of, yeah, that stuff smells horrible. Seeding rate is like 20 to 50 pounds per acre, and it produces, with a good crop, up to 2,000 pounds of seed per acre. So it produces a whole bunch of seed, which is good. I'm gonna take another one. But as I was saying, so it produces like 2,000 pounds of seed per acre, and obviously, as you can see, we have a really tiny little pond. Just got some willow trees and some smartweed on the banks, but the water doesn't ever rise in the fall, so we can't really control the water level and plant millet or something. We could, but it may not flood because we don't have a source to drain and fill up the water. So kind of struggling with that, but it is what it is. I have no idea how well this is gonna take. Not sure, but hopefully it doesn't do too bad. I don't think it will. So all right, everyone, so we got the pond kind of planted up here. I'm gonna take my waders off, and then we're gonna keep fishing, but we kind of planted it from basically like right up here, pretty thick, all the way up into over there. Just kind of a little band about half of the pond. I have absolutely no idea how it's gonna go. And you can see some of this stuff is floating, but like a lot of this stuff that's floating is not even seed. It's just grass with the seed. But most of the seed itself sank. There's a few that floated, but for the most part, a lot of it sank. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a few ducks using this pond.